It's Wednesday, June the 5th, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm tired.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show. We're talking about all the cool things in the whole wide world.
I'm also cold.
Andy's getting sick.
I don't get sick.
He's getting sick.
Okay, I never get sick.
He's getting sick.
I can't remember the last time I got sick.
You were sick earlier this year.
What are you talking about? When?
Yeah.
Prove it.
In the winter.
When?
In the winter when you were sniffling and coughing.
Sniffling? That doesn't count.
Yeah,
That's
it
not
does.
sick. Sick is like I gotta take a day off. That's sick.
No, I'm pretty sure sick is you're sniffling.
No.
Signs of cold is you're sick.
Nah.
You are infected.
Nah. That doesn't count.
You are infected.
I'm like bedridden is like I'm sick.
That's also sick.
Yeah.
There's different stages of sickness.
I think that's the only stage of sickness.
Mm-mm-mm.
If you're saying you're sick because you got the sniffles,
Then you're sick.
no.
You're sick.
You're a baby.
You're getting sick.
You're a babby.
You're the one with your hands inside your t-shirt like a little bitch.
It's cold, okay? I don't have as much meat on my arms as you do. I'm just bones.
That's not my problem. That's not my problem, man. That's your problem. So, this week is today's National Running Day. I hope you all went out and run.
Not me.
I wanted to, but it was raining.
You could have wet.
Nah, not in the rain.
You're not committed to the run?
No, like I'd like running in the rain, but then I risk injury, and I don't want to do that.
Lame.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I feel like all my bones.
What?
I'm like feeling my shoulders right now.
For you guys want a mental image? Anthony's like, his each of his fingers are like octopus tentacles, and they are just wrapping around different sections of his body.
Yeah, and then I can like feel like where all my bones are.
It's not a pleasant sight. But let's kick off the show with a question to chew on, because Polymus Chewimus writes in. He only just realized that there were multiple episodes posted last week.
Dun dun dun.
So he hit us with a new question.
Mm-hmm.
With the acclaim of Straight Outta Compton and the success of Bohemian Rhapsody, Rocket Man seems to be starting the inevitable flood of music biopics. What are the ones that will obviously get made? Which ones will be botched? Which ones do you want to see get made, whether it will happen or not? Is there a specific event that you'd like to see included?
I would like to see the rise and fall of the hit list. YTV's music countdown.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I want to see the rise and fall of Prozac.
Wow.
And Hamster Dance.
Prozac.
And Hammy the Hamster.
That is your favorite band. I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
No, I think all the big ones. Like I'd like to see the Who. Like who? Huh?
Who?
The Who?
Who?
Just because when they were younger, they were so vocal about their whole thing of like old people suck. Like they have a song called My Generation, and one of the lyrics is I hope I die before I get old.
That's tragic.
Right? And now they're all old, really rich people, so I don't think they want to die anymore. But I think that'd be a really interesting one to see them go from their British anti-establishment roots, then to just like being old and being part of the establishment. I think that'd be pretty interesting. Rolling Stones would be a good one.
Yeah.
Just how the fuck is Keith Richards still alive?
How is he not?
It's all the drugs, I guess.
He knew which ones to take.
Yeah, the right combination.
Yeah, he made the right deal with the devil. That's what he did.
Yeah, there's a lot of just really great musicians. Like you could still do it for living ones, like Nirvana would be a really interesting one.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
You could actually get interviews with like Dave Grohl and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You can get Dave Grohl to play himself.
No, I don't want to see that. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. There's a lot of great music out there. It just depends on how long does this trend last. Like so far, all three of those movies have been good. Straight Outta Compton, fantastic. I heard the Queen one is also fantastic. I heard Rocket Man is amazing. So
yeah,
I think it'll just depend on quality.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I know you're a big music guy, Vince.
Totally, man.
Yeah. Who do you want to see?
Oh man, I don't know. I already got the one I wanted.
Aqua.
Spice World.
Oh, Spice World. Oh, Spice World was a classic.
Spice World and 8 Mile already
What about
happened.
Spice World 2?
I already got my shit. No, I want to see. I don't know if I want a specific band. I just want the whole era of boy bands.
That'd be cool.
Like as a documentary. It's like, but it starts with the Backstreet Boys. Like, who are these fucking upstarts over here on that side? Oh, it's NSYNC. And like, who are these pretenders?
98 Degrees.
Yeah, like I want the whole shebang. I want all.
And then
of them.
it goes all the way up to BTS.
Yeah.
Right, and like modern day boy bands.
No,
in
like
Korea.
it has to go up to like to the mid 2000s till when they peaked, and then it's just like, and then they were gone, and then it's like time jump today, and it's just BTS, and it's just insane. That's what it's got to be. Yeah, that's what I want to see. That's what I'm here for. So yeah, that's what I would like.
Cool.
Pretty cool. Thanks for writing in, Paul. This week we have a review for you.
Yeah,
We saw a movie
we did.
on the big screen. They would say, well, on the big screen.
On the silver screen.
Yeah, sure. Is it? Why do they call it the silver screen?
I don't know why they call it the silver screen.
One day I'll look that up. Not today. But we saw Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
Oh, Gojira.
Yeah, that's the one.
All right. Sorry, I didn't understand.
Gaia.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
King of the Monsters. I got it.
Okay, yeah, we saw that movie. It's the sequel to the 2014 Godzilla, the American Godzilla,
I fucking forgot about that.
the Chunkzilla, as we like to call him.
He is pretty chunky.
Yeah, he's
beefy.
He's a thick boy.
It's Vulcan season for Godzilla.
Yeah, he's packing. All right, he's
gonna hit the gym in a bit.
Yeah, he's got no neck anymore.
He's just swole.
So the big thing about this movie is it's all other monsters come to play.
Do they though?
Well, the thing is, the movie definitely loves to tell you that. Listen, we got like 17 and counting, but we're only gonna show you like 4.
Yeah,
and that's it. So
we're gonna show you this map that says there's monsters all over the planet.
Yeah. So the basic premise of this movie is like Godzilla has disappeared. He has vanished after the events of 2014.
Where'd he go?
But it turns out behind the scenes, there's been a secret government organization, and they've been just discovering more and more of these titans, and they're all in some sort of hibernation state, and they've just been monitoring them.
Yeah, Monarch has been monitoring.
Yes, and politics happen. The military wants to destroy them, and Monarch does not want to. This leads to a series of events where the monsters wake up and calamity ensues.
Yeah.
And that's the movie.
Yeah.
That is the movie.
Don't be fooled by like them trying to shove in a
human storyline.
Yeah, human storyline with a family and like I love my daughter.
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit. Fuck that.
Yeah. Don't be swayed by the acting.
No.
It's not.
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely.
It's got nothing to do with this movie.
Can we talk about the bad parts first?
Yeah, all the humans.
Except for what's his face?
Who?
The lead Monarch guy? Shirazawa?
Oh, Ken Watanabe?
Yeah, Ken Watanabe rips in this movie. Hell yeah.
He's so fucking pretentious.
We must live together with the Titans.
So it's clearly written by an American studio.
Dude, Ken Watanabe fucking rips. He's so good. He's so good.
I just want to know if he's like offended that like when he reads his lines, he's like, "This is what you're having me say."
Really?
Like this is what you're gonna make me say?
I want one. Does Ken Watanabe like speak just perfect English, right? Yeah. And then like in the script, it's just like put on the fake Japanese accent.
I want to know if he's like, oh man, like he just hates it, or it's like, well, I'm getting paid, but
I guess whatever.
It's like I'm the biggest Japanese actor
with the most generic last name.
Yeah, he's all right. He's pretty good.
Yeah, but everyone else, even 11. Man,
11 sucks. 11's dad's the worst.
Oh, he's the worst.
He's the absolute worst.
He sucks at acting.
Oh my god,
so bad.
Ooh.
Yo, Vince, how many nukes do you got? When that line happened, I just started laughing, and I felt the one person beside me just being like, "This idiot needs to shut up." It's like he's the worst, followed by the one white guy doctor with the white hair and the glasses, who just like films everything.
Oh yeah.
He sucks too, because he's
Yeah.
supposed to be like the one-liner comedic relief.
Yeah.
But all of his one-liners suck.
Yep.
They're all terrible.
Yep.
Yeah, like Ken Watanabe and the one half of the Mothra twins.
Yeah.
Like they were probably the best.
Yeah. Eleven's mom is also in this movie.
I guess. Sure. So she starts the end of the world.
Yeah, she does.
She releases Ghidorah.
Yeah.
But they forgive her?
I
guess.
don't fucking know, man.
The human storyline in this fucking movie sucks.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks. And they spend way too much time on it.
They all make really stupid decisions.
Yes. The most stupid.
Yes.
We are an elite, underground, environmental, reclaiming operation. We have enough manpower and skills to take down secret organization bases with a small group.
Yep.
But also, an 11-year-old stole our supercomputer and escaped through the
And even
vent.
she makes dumb decisions.
Like any part of this movie that is not Ken Watanabe, that is not the Mothra twins, and that are people, fucking suck.
Yeah, it's awful.
Anytime they show the monsters,
Yeah.
oh, mwah, chef's kiss.
So the thing is, at least from the get-go, unlike the 2014 Godzilla, where like they spent the first half hiding them in shadows,
With Bryan Cranston dying slowly, yeah.
this one opens up and it's like, oh, that's a giant caterpillar.
Yeah. Who could it be?
Who else could it be?
I don't know.
But they put it on like right in the screen. You're like, oh, okay, there's monsters.
Yeah, we got it.
And then the next scene is, oh, Godzilla. We found Godzilla. He's
Yeah.
chilling like in the lake, like Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Like an hour of Family Matters.
yeah, and then they crack open Ghidorah, and all hell breaks loose.
Literally.
And it's incredible.
Dude, Ghidorah's awesome.
Sure is.
Like when he stands on top of that fucking volcano.
Yeah.
Or when he eats that power generator and then lightning shoots out of his wings. That shit's great. Like they made thick Godzilla
Yeah.
like a good boy. Like he's
Yeah.
crushing.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of their shit was pretty brutal too. Just like those monsters are tearing into each other. Very monster-esque.
Yeah.
But fuck, those people parts suck.
It did. But the good thing there's a lot of monster stuff happening.
When who's the Firebird again?
Rodan.
Yeah, when Rodan flies over the Mexican city,
Yeah.
and just like the force of him flying is just destroying shit.
Yeah.
That's such a good visual.
Yeah.
Just the it gives you immediately the set that he's a lesser monster too.
Yeah.
That just the destructive force that these things have.
Yep.
Right? That's sick. Like they were real good at just displaying monsters' power.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But god damn it. I can't stop talking about it. This fucking people portions like almost took me out of the movie.
Yeah.
The more I think about this movie, like when I left the theater, I was like, that was fun. That was a fun movie. And then the more and more I thought about it, I'm just like, a lot of that was fucking boring.
Yeah.
Like a lot of that movie was boring. I thought that the critics were like overreacting when they were talking about like the people portions, but no, they were not. Fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like it's still a fun movie. I just wish I could have like fast forwarded over the people portions.
Yeah. Some people might like it.
Maybe. I just want like a super cut of just the monsters.
Yeah.
Like make this movie 40 minutes and it's just 40 minutes of CG monster fights.
Yeah, that's what I'd rather be watching too, yeah.
Remember Shin Godzilla? Remember when they made those people portions like really interesting? Like it was a whole commentary on the hierarchy structure of Japan and how it doesn't work in modern day society.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
Huh? I thought that was like a little bit more interesting.
I totally respect it.
Yeah,
I understand why I was interested. But yeah, I didn't like
it's
that
like
either.
it's the people portions are usually the worst. Remember that part in Shin Godzilla when they strap a bunch of bombs to bullet trains and they ride the bullet trains into Godzilla?
Yeah,
fuck
true.
yeah, right?
Yeah,
like,
to freeze them? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Remember when Godzilla said fuck it and then lasers came out of his tail?
Oh yeah, his tail was like a face.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember when his laser beam killed the PM of Japan?
Oh yeah, it did do that. Godzilla was evil.
Godzilla, like, his face opens up like Alien.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But this movie, yeah, it's a dumb monster movie. It's kind of like perfect. You know what? This is like the perfect movie to watch at like the drive-in.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, like it's on the big screen. Cool shit happens, and when the people start talking, you can like whip out your phone.
Yeah, whip out your phone.
Grab some snacks.
Make out with your girl, your boy.
And then all of a sudden you hear that.
And you're like, whoa,
no more sex. Let's watch this.
Yo.
Yeah.
Release.
Yeah.
Pull out.
Yeah. I'll put this on. Rain check this shit right now.
What?
That's the kind of movie it is. So yeah.
It's like, don't get me wrong. It's a fun movie.
Yeah, it's a fun summer movie.
Is it making any sort of like best movie of the year list?
Oh no.
No. Most definitely not.
Absolutely not.
But did it deliver on me seeing Godzilla just fuck shit up?
Yes.
And Ken Watanabe with his bad accent?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Godzilla does some really cool shit in this movie, so
Dude.
Yeah.
He was just walking in that one part.
He was?
He was just walking.
Yeah. He was just flexing, you know?
Like literally, just like, ooh, baby's feeling good right now. I got a pump on. Like Ken Watanabe gave him those roids, baby.
Yeah, it worked too well. Worked too well. Yeah.
Get that illegal Mexican shit.
And then towards the end, they do hint at a sequel.
Yeah,
They
they
do.
do.
So who knows what could happen there?
Mecha Godzilla.
Could be Mechagodzilla. Could be Mecha Ghidorah. Could be throughout the whole movie they actually show like footage of Kong,
They do.
and
Yeah.
it sounds like he might be sort of the next thing.
Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah, and I just
Oh, yeah.
I always whenever people call out that fight, I'm like, how could Kong ever win? Does he shoot lasers?
I don't think the thing is that in those movies they never have a winner, right? Like, isn't it
No.
usually it's a tie? Like, you
Yeah.
can't kill two legends.
Yeah,
like,
but I always feel like Kong could just never stand up to Godzilla.
but he's just that strong.
Because like even in a lot of North American fiction, King Kong is not as big as Godzilla.
Yeah, Godzilla's huge.
Yeah, like King Kong is he climbs Empire State,
State
Building
Building.
like it's a tree.
Yeah.
Godzilla's taller than the
Godzilla
building.
walks through that shit.
Yeah, so like I just don't understand. Well, but then again, this version of Godzilla, Legendary Godzilla, is like massive compared to
Yeah.
classic Godzilla.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Maybe they'll change Kong up too.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know.
Who's the big who's the big tusk guy that they showed?
Oh, the mammoth thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm.
I
And the
have no idea.
spider thing.
I feel like that. Oh, not the spider. Yeah, I don't know who the spider was, but the other one was from the previous movie, right?
Yeah, the other one's from the previous movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Those other
Mm.
monsters.
I just wish they utilized Mothra more.
Yeah.
Mothra just kind of sucked.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
she was
thought-
bright.
Yeah, she was pretty.
She was shiny.
Yeah, I thought she would have like her dust would have did it something.
Or diamond dust.
Yeah, but it didn't really do anything.
Yeah, I'll just come back for the next one. We'll
I
see what happens.
guess. Okay.
Yeah. But that was
See you in
Godzilla.
another 4 years.
Oh, yeah, it was a 4-year.
Wait, no, it's 2014, so it's even longer than that. It's 5 years.
Oh, yeah, it was 5 years. Maybe the next one will come sooner.
Tomorrow. December.
Could be.
Sequel.
It could be. Yeah, so that was Godzilla. Check it out, I think.
Yeah, it's fun. If you want to see monsters blow shit up and you have some time to spare, like 2 hours to spare.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it was a bad purchase.
I say if you have the drive-through option, do
Yeah.
that.
Do the drive-through.
Do the drive-through
Yeah,
option.
do the drive-through.
Get a slushie or like
Yeah.
a Slurpee or something.
Hang with your bay.
Yeah.
Do
Bucket of
kids still use
popcorn.
that?
Your bay?
Kids still use bay?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
What else? We'll get a snack.
Oh, baby. I brought a snack.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. Damn.
That's the slang I was thinking of. Yo,
Yeah.
bring your snack.
Bring your snack and some extra toppings.
Whoa. 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 X-rated over here.
Picks of the week. Let's do this.
Go.
Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna start one off since we're still talking about movies. A trailer came out for a movie I'm very interested in seeing.
Mhm.
It's called Ford v Ferrari.
So is it like a giant Ford is trying to defeat a giant Ferrari? Like, and they shoot lasers?
No, not at all. It is about the famous motorsports story of when Ford beat Ferrari at Le Mans.
Yo, spoilers! What the fuck?
That was the story, and it was the birth of the most beautiful car in the world, the Ford GT40.
It's a beautiful car.
The trailer looks pretty interesting. It looks exciting. It is told from the American perspective because it's a Hollywood film, as it should. So
And America won. So
yeah, so like Ford is pitched as the underdog, and Ferrari is this like established giant.
even though Ford literally started production cars, so
And yeah, so like that's the number one thing about the story that people have to remember is the reality was it wasn't like the small upstart. It was the biggest car company in the world went up against Ferrari at the time was this very small boutique little thing.
and they were doing some wild shit.
Yeah, with the little budget they had.
Yeah.
So that's what you have to remember. But for the purposes of this movie,
Yeah, that was the one thing where I saw the trailer and I'm like, what are they trying to like get me to feel here? Because like it's like, oh man, are you telling me the corporate giant with unlimited funds
exactly
beat the small Italian team? That's fucked up. Like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like no shit. But no, it's definitely easily one of the most famous stories in motorsport.
Mhm.
I think it's got a stellar cast behind it. Mr. Bale
Mhm.
and what's his name again? Mr. Bourne Identity. What the hell's his name? I forget his name.
Oh. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. That's the one.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, no, it looks fun. It looks like a
Mhm.
fun film. And then more movies or not a movie, but more of an animated series coming to Netflix.
Mhm.
The Russo brothers, who are in charge of who are known for doing the Avengers movies. Their next project is they're going to do a Magic the Gathering animated series for Netflix.
Yeah, I saw this.
Yeah.
And like, so I have friends who I used to play Magic with a lot.
Yeah.
And they know the Magic lore.
Yeah.
The Magic lore sounds sweet.
It does.
Like, there's a lot of cool shit
Yeah.
going on in the Magic lore.
Uh-huh.
But it's Netflix. It's a Netflix adaptation. I've seen the memes. I've watched the Death Note movie.
Yeah, you know what? I'm down for this. As someone who has no stake in MTG,
Mhm.
but I've always liked it more for the lore. But the lore is just so...
It's so hard to get into.
It's so impenetrable.
Yeah.
I would love just this easy, digestible version of it. And so I'm looking forward to watching this.
Okay.
And then Apple had their developer conference.
Holy fuck, yeah, they did.
They had a lot of interesting things that they wanted to tell you about the upcoming iPhone. Like, the big news of the iPhone is dark mode, which is lame.
What are you talking about? It doesn't hurt your eyes. That's how it should be.
So dark mode.
You're the madman who still doesn't use dark mode on Twitter.
Yeah, why would I use... Twitter's always been white.
No, just change it to dark, man.
Why?
Because it's better for your eyeballs. It's
Who
easier
cares?
to look at.
What are you talking about?
If Google Sheets had a dark mode, I'd use it. Wait, does it?
It does.
Let me see. Add-ons, print layout, suggest changes, offline detail. I don't see it.
Okay, maybe it doesn't.
Details.
But yeah, so they did that. There's some new stuff for watchOS. There's some new stuff they did for the macOS. Basically, you could use your iPad as a second screen attachment now to your MacBook. So if you wanted to like put some extra stuff on another screen, you could do that. It's pretty cool. For the iPad, they did the thing. They just finally gave people what they wanted. They gave them like an actual file folder directory in the iPad.
Good.
And then they said, okay, you can finally just plug in a USB stick to your iPad.
Good.
So if you want to just transfer, or the other one they
Welcome
did.
to tablets from like 5 years ago.
I know. Like, they finally just did it. They're like, here, you can have it. They're like, if you wanted to transfer all your photos from your DSLR directly to your iPad, you could do it now. Like, they're just finally giving people what they want.
Well, they're getting rid of iTunes.
That's the big thing.
Yeah.
They got rid of iTunes. They split up iTunes into 3 separate
So
programs.
is it gone? Like, is it gone now?
What do you mean?
Like right now, if I go to update iTunes, will it just be defunct?
No. I don't think that any of this stuff is actually going to go live until later in the summer.
Okay.
But what's going to happen is like it's weird. Like the name iTunes will disappear, but that icon will just change to music.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be music now.
Yep.
Then they're going to have one that's podcast and one that's TV. I'm really happy because it means that I don't have to plug in or open up iTunes every time I plug in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And now it just shows up in the Finder like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Like it just should have been from day one. or Windows.
Have they said anything about legacy devices?
They haven't,
Uh,
but they have said that like I mean I don't know if what their support's going to be like for that. I'm sure it'll be just use the old version of iTunes.
yeah, because my whole thing is it's like I use an iPod Classic still, so I don't want to buy a whole new MP3 player if they just take away the software that allows me to upload shit to my iPod, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks, but we'll see how it works out. Like at worst, I'm sure someone will put up like, oh here, I just took the install files from an old version, just install it on your computer. It doesn't connect to the internet, but you can still transfer files. And it's like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll still work the same way. Like even if it's just music.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. And then the big thing is they reintroduced the Mac Pro, the tower system.
Yeah, I thought they were getting away from that. I thought it was all about the computer is in the screen.
So they have the iMacs; those still exist, and they still make those. I think they just updated those as well. But yeah, though they're doing the Mac Pro thing, and they're doing it for not the consumer. They're doing it for the commercial side.
That makes sense,
and that's why you see a $12,000 PC that they've put out.
That's insane.
Yeah,
that's so. Macs have always been underpowered for their price point.
Yeah,
there is no way there is $12,000 worth of power in that machine.
Yeah, I don't know. Like they have it's like it's weird.
Does it have like 8-core processor? Like what's going on in there?
It's got like 28-core processor.
That's pretty sweet.
But like the way that they're pitching it is like this is for the person who's buying those 20K workstations, right?
That's fair.
Right, and not buying one, but like the corporation's buying multiple.
A bunch.
Yeah. So it's not for any of us, although I would like one just to see what's up.
Yeah, like hey, how does 28 cores render a video for me?
Like I just want to know.
How many Chrome tabs can I have open at the same time?
Yeah, man.
Like 4?
Yeah,
5?
How many YouTube videos can I play at once?
How many times can I watch Mr. Beast jumping into a pool of
Yeah,
orgies?
They did some cool demos though, where it's like, oh, here's 3 8K videos, and we are like adding color correction and doing all these fancy effects in real time as it's playing. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
That's a good demonstration of power.
Yeah,
right.
Like it's pretty cool.
I don't know if it's a realistic expectation of power. But...
Oh no, not at all.
Like TV's not even 4K yet.
Yeah, who knows? But no, it seems pretty neat if you're in that space.
Yeah.
The thing that everyone's pissed about is that they introduced a new monitor, and it's supposed to be comparable with like those like 40K reference monitors that Professional Studios uses.
Yep.
And they're putting it out for like $6,000.
Well, like if it's equivalent to professional movie studio material, like I kind of expect that price point.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna it's like selling something to the government. Like you're gonna amp up that price point because you know the corporation has the cash.
Yeah.
And they're gonna buy them en masse.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Yeah. But the thing that's pissing everyone off is that, that's the price for the screen. How are we gonna mount these screens? Well,
put it laid down. I
guess. Man, that's a fucking add-on, dude. You thought there's a stand in the box? No.
What?
We're Apple. $1,000 for this stand.
So you're telling me that you buy this $6,000 monitor, and there's no stand?
Nothing.
Jack garbage.
Nothing.
Are there at least like mounts where you could put on an adjustable?
For $200, we can sell you the mount that you could attach to other ones.
Oh my god, that's just shitty.
Yeah, so
like even if it is corporate, like that's just a scumbag move.
Yeah, so they're like during the presentation, he's like, yeah, it's gonna be great, it's wonderful, and then for an extra $1,000 you get the stand and $200 for the mount. Let's move on.
Do you remember that Mad TV skit where the one guy played Steve Jobs? And he
that's old.
Yeah, and he was trying to sell you the iRack.
Yeah,
like, that's basically what they did. Like they sold you a fucking stand.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah,
and it's $1,000 for a stand.
Yeah,
like that thing better be made out of like virgin titanium. Like
it's for all those rich startups in Silicon Valley.
I guess sure.
They're just loaded with the cash flow.
That's insane. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah. Cool beans.
I guess it's not like I guess I'm not outraged because it's not consumer product, but like that's just like when I think about the decision process of that.
Yes. Yes.
Like, there were a bunch of people in a boardroom who were like, this is a good idea.
Oh yes.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's a good idea. Like,
Oh yes, it's a great idea.
God damn it.
It's an idea.
It's an idea, that's for sure. It is 100% an idea.
Yeah, it's an idea. I don't know. At some, like, it's, this whole thing was cool, but then it was also one of those moments where you're like, oh right, this is still Apple.
I feel like Apple is slowly turning into Supreme. Like they're gonna put the fucking Apple logo on an apple and be like, this thing's got one core. And then
You know what? I can't wait for that. For the Apple Cross Supreme
yeah,
MacBook. Like, instead of the Apple on the back, it's a
just
Supreme logo.
and it lights up when you
Yeah,
turn it. It's a red
holy
light.
shit, that's gonna be like $80,000.
Yeah, and it's a red MacBook.
Oh my god, yeah, it's a red MacBook with a white Supreme light.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
baby.
Man, I need it.
There's only 5 of them. And we're selling it in this sewer that you gotta find.
In Japan.
Yeah, we geotagged it. Come find us.
That's the world. That's the future I live for.
God damn it.
My last pick is a poster went out
Mhm.
for the upcoming Wonder Woman 84, the sequel to Wonder Woman, and it shows her in her new costume.
Yo, this is bright.
Yeah, man.
This is just gold.
She gold.
So wait, is it still like back in the day type stuff?
Well, it's 1984,
Oh,
I think. Well, the first one took place around World War
like
II.
World War II, yeah.
Yeah, so this is at least 40 years later.
Yeah, so they're really just going with like, here's her backstory that has like no impact on
Anything
the greater
else.
DC
Yeah,
universe as a
yeah.
whole.
It's just her going
Yeah.
through the ages.
Yeah.
I think this costume is probably what she wore, or is probably what she'll be wearing like when she goes back to the island.
That makes sense.
I don't know, because I've seen like the images they've released for the movie, and she's wearing like the Wonder Woman costume. So I don't know, but it's a cool poster and it's a cool costume. So yeah, I thought it'd be worth highlighting. Check it out. Google it, guys.
Yeah, no, that's a cool poster.
Yeah.
I can imagine how much that cost to print.
It wasn't cheap.
It's like, you remember on the computer when you had those like Crayola art things?
Yeah.
And like the one kid in school would just pick the rainbow bucket,
Yeah, good for him.
fill the whole page and then print it. Like
Yeah.
that's that poster.
Yeah, that kid knew what was up. He designed this poster.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta get my value in this.
Shit. Yeah, and those are all my pickaroos.
Okay, I'm gonna go through a whole bunch of games.
A whole smorgasbord.
Shenmue 3
Hi, Shenmue.
coming out in August, baby. JK LOL. They
Oh, yeah.
they fucking delayed it again. So Shenmue 3 coming out in November now, right alongside fucking Pokemon, which we're gonna talk about later.
Yeah,
Death Stranding,
yeah,
like, cool. Shenmue's dead in the water.
Yeah.
Just straight up.
yeah.
Also, I'm never getting that Kickstarter. Like,
I mean,
I'm never getting that Kickstarter.
you might.
Maybe eventually, who knows. Another one is Uncharted 3 and The Last of Us.
Oh, yeah.
Multiplayer servers
Yeah.
on the PS3 are
Oh,
going down.
On the PS3.
On the PS3 are going down.
Okay.
So
that's not as impactful.
It's
as
not. All the news sites just clickbaited the shit out of that headline. But Naughty Dog is shutting down the multiplayer servers for The Last of Us, Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 on the PS3. But
That's fair.
because of that, they have made all multiplayer DLC free.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you
Oh, wait, on the PS3?
on the PS3,
Fuck.
just boot up your PS3.
And do what?
You got all those games.
Do I?
Yeah, don't you?
I don't know. Who knows?
I didn't take them. You didn't give them to me.
Well,
You didn't Marie Kondo those to me.
I don't know if I have them. We'll
Yeah,
see.
You might have them.
Okay.
But yeah, like if you want to play some Uncharted, as it was originally meant to be played.
Oh, fuck.
On
Oh, fuck.
original hardware.
Oh!
On original hardware. Then yeah, now's the time because all DLC is free. You can check out maps, you can check out skins, you can be Donut Drake, you can do a whole thing.
Okay.
It'll be fun. The other one is Apex Legends.
Uh-oh.
Back in the game, baby.
You're back in the game?
I'm back in the game.
What'd they do?
They are coming out with a new event. It's the Legendary Hunt. It is capping is the end cap for the current season battle pass,
Okay.
and they are adding a whole bunch of just basically dailies. It's almost like MMO style.
Finally.
I know, right?
Reason to go in.
So if you're level 15 currently in your
Dailies.
battle pass,
Yeah.
you get a free legendary skin for Wraith, which looks pretty fucking cool. If you have finished top 5 in 5 games,
Ooh.
you get an epic Master of the Hunt Bloodhound skin.
Hmm.
If you finish top 5 in Apex Elite matches, which I'll explain later,
Elite.
you get a rare G7 Scout skin. And if you finish top 5 in any match, you get a legendary badge.
Okay, I'm trying for this skin. I want to see it.
The skins are really cool. There's a whole bunch of skins, actually, where a lot of them are just gold. Like, just straight gold. I don't know if that is a strategical disadvantage.
That doesn't sound great.
Yeah, it sounds like you're going to be glimmering.
I don't know if I want just gold. Okay.
But along with those dailies, so in your battle pass, if you come in top 5, you automatically you just gain a level, like just a free level in your battle pass once per day.
Okay.
This weekend will be double EXP weekend
Maybe I should play.
for both your battle pass and your just regular account stuff.
Okay.
They added a whole bunch of just changes and balance patches. So like certain areas have more loot now. Remember Mirage?
Yep.
And like when he went invisible, he wasn't really invisible.
Yep.
So instead of a character change, they changed that in a bug fix. Instead of a character rebalance, they're like, Mirage was a lot more visible than we wanted him to be when he went invisible. So we fixed that bug. Like they just put it in the bug notes.
Okay.
And so there's a whole bunch of stuff. They are really staying true to their promise of big changes less frequently.
Okay.
Which I'm kind of down with. It's just that when they're not communicating what kind of changes are coming, that's when I'm just like, okay, I can keep playing this game over and over again, but there's like no other reward other than playing with my friends, right?
Yeah. So are they doing this like a quarterly type thing?
It kind of seems like that, or like maybe things to like start and end each season. They've also said that they're gonna change the way battle pass rewards are given out. So like any sort of voice lines are replaced by now crafting materials. And if you get all the crafting materials within a battle pass, you'll have enough crafting materials to make a legendary weapon or item of some sort.
Well, I guess that's some consolation.
It is some consolation. So they've been listening to feedback. They've been trying to rebalance a lot of stuff, and they're just trying to give people more reasons to stay in the game, and also to just have people who stayed with the game like be able to show that off, right? Like if you're good, you're gonna be able to you get different stuff, right? Yeah. Which delves into the Apex Elite playlist. So right now there are now 3 things you can queue up for in Apex. One is tutorial, one is Apex, and one is Apex Elite. And Apex Elite is only for people who have had 5 top 5 finishes in this season. And then you only play with other people who also have 5 top 5 finishes. So you're only playing with people who are of decent skill level and are probably not trying to troll you and like just dive off a cliff
right
off the ship, right?
Okay.
So it's a more competitive version of Apex, but it's still just Apex. It's just we isolated all the people who met our skill floor into this one playlist, so you can avoid a bunch of trolls.
Yeah,
which is cool. I like the idea. I want to see where it goes, like how they expand on this. But it's like, oh man, Apex is still a video game, and they're doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, great. Shang Tsung's in Mortal Kombat 11.
Sure is.
Yeah, he's old, but then he's young.
There's everyone else.
And then he's like 4 different ninjas.
Yep.
So
all the ninjas.
He's all the ninjas. So that was pretty cool. But I think other than the big one that we'll talk about at the end, you know Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Right? Pokemon Go's pretty popular.
Oh, right.
You would say that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
popular.
pretty popular. Like people still play it. There's huge events for it. Like
I can't believe we lived through that. Looking back now.
It's still going.
No, but I like when it was at its height.
Oh, that was like
like that
mania.
was crazy.
People were getting hit by cars playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah, like it was fucking nuts. I'd never seen so many people outside.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was wow. Anyways, yeah, continue.
Well, baby, it's back in the form of Dragon Quest.
Oh, okay.
With Dragon Quest Walk.
Well, that's, just as popular.
Yo, you remember? Well, in Japan, most likely, yes.
They called it Walk?
They called it Pokemon Walk. They called it Dragon Quest Walk.
Really?
Yes.
Walk?
Yes. Not W-O-K like a walk. Like walk. Like W-A-L-K like you're walking.
That's so sad.
It's a very Japanese title. Like, it's super literal.
And what? In Pokemon Go wasn't?
But that was like, but where am I gonna go? Like, there's a sense of adventure, like unknowing. Like, where am I gonna go? What am I gonna find?
Yeah,
this one's just like, I'm walking.
Yeah, this is awful.
I'm walking.
Dragon Quest Walk.
Yeah, baby. You want to go for a stroll?
No.
You want to go for a walk?
No.
Imagine. I'm just imagining.
They should have just called it Dragon Quest Outside.
Dragon Quest AR.
Man. Walk is just so depressing. It's like, let's play a walk.
You can jaunt.
Yeah, it sounds like a pedometer.
I guess that's what those games are. They're glorified pedometers.
They are, for sure.
But yeah, so now you can catch your favorite monsters.
No, I don't have any favorite monsters.
Like slime.
Nope. Mm-mm.
And metal slime.
No.
And king slime.
Oh, disgusting. Get this out of here. I don't want to hear about this.
And dragon. So it seems like they kind of have the same idea. You're going to be walking around. You'll find different monsters to battle. I guess instead of catching them, you'll probably just kick the shit out of them. Yeah, gain XP. Because you're the hero.
Apparently.
I don't know how they're going to replace gyms, maybe with dungeons or raids or some shit. It's all in Japanese. The whole trailer's in Japanese. It's a very cute commercial, but it's an AR game. And I got bored of Pokemon Go very fast.
Yeah. I hear you.
And then the last one.
Tell me about it.
Pokemon Direct.
This is a game?
This is a video game. These are 2 video games. Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield. They are coming out November 15th?
Yeah.
On the Switch.
Switch on
the Switchy. Dude, Pokemon's back, baby.
Pokemon's back.
I tried to play Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I was like, shit boring. Okay. Not getting through it. These islands, fuck this shit. I don't want to surf on this man-tight all day.
Okay.
But this one has got giant Pokemon.
Yeah.
Not like Snorlax, he's pretty big. Not like Wailord, he's also pretty big. But like, I mean like giant. Like you make your Pokemon giant.
Yeah. And
you put them in a giant Pokeball. What is this video game?
This is Pokemon.
What is Pokemon anymore?
I don't know. It looks like Pokemon to me.
It does. Like you're battling, you're doing stuff.
Like, to be honest, it looks like Pokemon.
It does. But when I look at the new legendaries, Zacian and Zamazenta.
Oh, yes. The creative juices are just flowing there.
This is like, they went to Nickelodeon.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, can you just like put a bunch of adjectives on a wall? And we're going to throw darts at this shit. And then we're going to throw slime at the wall for color. Yeah. Like, what are these Pokemon? Like, it just looks lazy.
It looks like a Pokemon from 2019.
It just looks lazy. This is just Sif. They just took the boss from Dark Souls and made him a Pokemon.
Well, maybe that's what they wanted.
I guess. Those are a little disappointing, but the rest of it seems cool. So there's new, like, Pokemon raids, I guess. Do you remember what they were called?
Pokemon Raid Battle?
Was it called Raid Battle?
Team Raid Battles?
Was it? I thought it was called something different.
No, it's just Team Raid Battle. Like, everything they named in this video is very... Like, they named the fucking... the places in between cities Wild Area.
Oh, they did.
It's true. It's very literal how they've named everything in this game.
They also have revolutionary new mechanics.
Yes.
Like turning the camera.
As some of you guys have may noticed,
This,
the camera can turn
the
now.
camera can now turn.
Wow.
For the first time in video game history.
Fuck.
You can see those mountains? You could probably go there.
So they didn't show the actual, like, detailed battle system.
Yeah, they just showed like, hey, pick
Because
your moves.
if it's just the same, pick your 4 moves.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, is this a rehash of Stadium? Are we going back to Stadium?
I guess
We're
so.
going back to 1998.
You know, for a franchise and a company with all the money in the world, they're fucking lazy.
Yes.
They're so lazy.
Because they're still buying it. That's the problem.
So lazy. They don't have to do shit.
Yeah, I know.
They could have released. They're like, listen, we put Blue on the Switch, but it's 4K. Like,
Yeah. And we would have ate that shit
Yeah.
up.
like, Pokemon is such a mystery.
It's so slow to evolve.
The irony in that sentence is insane. The whole game is about evolution.
Yeah.
But yet, the company is at a standstill.
Yeah.
Like, it looks cool. There are cool Pokemon. You have a giant disco ball Pokeball now that you have to chug with 2 hands to catch the big ones.
Yeah. Do you remember what that's called?
No.
You don't know the whole mechanic?
I forget what it's called.
It's called Dynamax.
Oh, yeah, Dynamaxing.
To me, it just sounds like Dorex's biggest condom, but
Yeah, pretty much.
oh well, what can you do?
Are you too big for the Magnum? Yo, get that Dynamax. The fuck. So yeah, it's Pokemon. It looks cool. There's a double pack coming out.
Yeah.
You
Do you think it's a twin cart like with Fire Emblem?
Oh, if it is, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Because that shit was like that.
I know.
Fire Emblem on the aftermarket right now is
I know.
expensive.
That was my biggest regret, not getting that.
Well, you got fucked out of it. You
Yeah.
didn't, like I remember that story was on the podcast.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I still had it.
You should have punched that one guy who left with it.
Yeah, I know. What are you gonna do?
Give me that shit, boom.
Uh-huh.
But it's Pokemon. It looks cool. It looks like a fresh take.
Mm.
It looks like something I'm interested in trying. So maybe I can trade with people now. Pull out my link cable.
You paying for that online still?
For what?
For the Switch?
I already paid for a year.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully. When did it come out?
Oh, I don't know. I paid for it when Monster Hunter came out.
When was that? September?
Maybe.
Are you gonna have to re-up to battle with your friends?
$20
to battle
I
with
probably
your
won't even
friends?
notice.
Wow. This fucking rich guy over
$20.
here.
I don't
Wow.
buy coffee. Like
Wow. Wow, this fucking rich guy over here. $20 and he wipes his ass with 20s now. Fuck.
Yeah, once a year I wipe my ass with a 20, and then the other part is I wipe my ass with a 50 when I renew my PlayStation Plus.
Whoa! Whoa! Jeez, just rolling in it over here.
But I think this year I might cancel my Giant Bomb Premium account.
It's about time.
Yeah, I'm not watching a lot of their videos anymore.
It's about time. Yes, that's it. Pokemon.
Yeah, it looks cool. Those are my picks.
Well, okay, we have to decide. You getting Sword or Shield?
I'm getting Sword. I saw that dog.
Yeah.
Unless it's the opposite. Unless like you buy Shield and you get the Sword Pokemon, right? Right? It's like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like, didn't one of those games do that?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know which one it was though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want the Sword Dog.
The Sword Doggo.
Yeah. I assume you also want the Sword Dog?
No, I want the Shield.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
You don't seem like much of a Shield guy.
I'm not, but the Sword one just seems so generic.
But the other one looks so dumb.
It's better than being generic.
Is it though?
I don't know. I've never seen a dog like that. I feel like I need to. I feel like I need to own that.
With that just like has its fur is a shield.
Yeah. Could you imagine if you saw a lion, but his whole mane was just fucking
Just armor?
Yeah.
That'd be fucking rad.
Yeah. See.
Like his face was the Gao-Gai-Gar chest.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh fuck. That's your Pokemon's Gao-Gai-Gar.
Yeah.
God damn it. I picked the wrong horse. I picked the wrong lion.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I don't know. Okay, cool.
My favorite thing to come out of all these announcements
Hmm?
is people retelling the stories of all the legendary Pokemons through like memes and shit.
Oh, yes.
Where it's just like Mewtwo genetically modified from Mew and blah blah blah, like Arceus and like the evolution, the creation of the universe from a single Pokemon egg and blah blah blah, and it's like Kyogre and Groudon's like, yo, come here, little bitch, yo, fuck you, get in this water. Because really, that's all they were.
Yeah,
That
more or
shit-
less. Yeah, they were.
They just want to fight.
Yeah.
They're just drunk. They're just like, yo, whatever, let's go.
They were just like that. Eh? Who were the Diamond and Pearl ones?
Diamond and Pearl? I think that was Dialga and
Dialga, yeah.
and what is the other one?
I know you're talking
And then
about.
Giratina. That was the dark version.
Yeah.
Oh, and then and going back to Ruby and Sapphire. Then they released Emerald.
Oh, with Rayquaza?
Yeah, and then Rayquaza's whole thing is just like, yo, fucking stop this shit. What are you doing? Like, just comes down from the sky. He's like, shut up, pop, pop. And, like, slaps them both.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they had Giratina, and then Black and White had their thing.
Yeah.
Zevitol.
Is that not X and Y?
Is that? Oh, that's X and Y. Yeah,
Yeah.
X and Y is the deer and the wide bird.
Yeah, the Y bird was cool.
And then Sun and Moon had was it a bat and a lion?
Yeah,
A bat and a sun lion. And then they had like was it Ultra Beasts? Those like weird Pokemon from different dimensions and shit.
Oh, was it? No, I thought it was just like the Alolan versions.
Oh, they had that too.
Oh yeah, no, you're talking about
Yeah, but they also had like the Ultra Beast.
Yeah.
Yo, apparently like Pokemon Sun and Moon at the end of it get nuts. Like you're traveling through like time portals and shit. There's Hoopla.
Cool.
Hoopla, like you know what Hoopla does
No.
in the Pokemon lore?
No.
So his rings, they're just teleporters.
Oh.
Apparently there's a legend that he made one of his rings so big that he just teleported a continent to another part of the world. Like he scooped it. Like he fucking.
That's impressive.
That's crazy.
Wow. Pokemon's crazy.
Yeah, Pokemon's nuts.
It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, I'll get Sword.
Okay.
Or like if I can get it, like I'm probably gonna go
The
to
dual-
this. I'm gonna get
the
the dual
double?
cart. I'm gonna go to the EV Games tomorrow.
Gonna get the double?
I'm gonna put the pre-order down on the double cart.
On the dubs?
Yeah.
Okay. While you're there, put a pre-order down on Modern Warfare. You get a free poster.
I don't want a free poster.
You're gonna get a free poster.
I don't want one.
You're gonna get a free poster.
I don't even know if I want Modern Warfare yet. I'm not like Modern Warfare is a game like okay, now I only pre-order games if like I feel it's going to be hard to find later. If there's some sort of special edition I really want, or if there's like a first run whatever, right? A poster is not something I want in a first run, so goodbye. A steelbook usually is something I want.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Enjoy your poster.
I'm not getting a poster. I'm not pre-ordering the game.
All right. Is that it for our picks?
Yep.
All right, cool. Let's move into our weeks. I finished Reboot.
Dude,
I finished Reboot.
I saw your tweet.
It's awful. It's absolutely
Why is there
awful.
an old guy with a reboot shirt on?
So you know how in the original Reboot, it's like incoming game?
Yeah.
He's the user.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Neckbeard's the user?
Yeah. And someone told me that like that character was specifically written and put into this show to spite all the fans who had negative comments during the development of the Guardian Code.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it totally feels that way because it's awful.
Like, but at that rate, are you sabotaging your own show?
I have no idea because it's like who I don't know because this show is clearly aimed for a new generation of kids.
Yes.
So it's not like they really
Yeah.
care. I don't know.
But also, it's not a good show.
No, it's not a good show at all.
Like, even for kids. Like,
Yeah, it's
if
awful.
I wouldn't like tell a kid to watch this.
No, don't. I'll tell you about the episode that matters, episode 10,
Mm-hmm.
where they meet Bob and Hexadecimal's there and everything.
Hell yeah. Are they dating? Bob and Hexadecimal going out?
No. What do you call it? Megabyte revives his sister Hexadecimal, and they're
Okay.
going on a rampage.
Man, Hexadecimal's so... I had a crush on Hexadecimal.
So you know Mainframe, the city?
Yeah.
Turns out that's just a computer, like a server, that's in the Guardian's room somewhere.
Oh, it's in the school? The
Yeah,
Alan Turing,
and they just
whatever?
they're like, what is this? And they turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they go in, they're like, oh my god, it's like a city. And they go to Dot's Diner, Bob's there, Enzo's there, Dot's there.
That was fucking rad.
But apparently it's like a whole different universe. Like it's not connected to the reboot we grew up with.
Oh, they rebooted the server.
Mm.
They started from scratch.
So Bob arrives. He's on his like floating disc board thing.
But that doesn't happen until way later.
Bob's there. And
Bob literally surfs the internet and gets infected with silver shit. He becomes a silver surfer.
yeah, well, this is a reset.
Okay.
So Bob's there, and he does this whole "I'm a guardian to mend and defend."
To defend my newbound friends with hopes and dreams.
Yeah, he does the whole speech.
That's sick.
He does the
great.
whole
That's
speech.
Awesome.
Dot's there. It's Kid Enzo.
Oh.
Andrea doesn't exist.
What?
Or Andrea.
What is Andrea not?
Because it's not related to Reboot.
But I want edgy Enzo with a gun.
Yeah, so it's like, wait, what the fuck is this? And it's like some real bullshit stuff. They do the whole like incoming game.
Yeah, that's cool.
Bob's in there with the new Guardians, and Bob does the whole reboot.
Throughout the series, do they do games?
No.
No. That's lame.
Yeah. So it's cool for all of like 5 minutes, and then the nostalgia wears off, and you're like, this is fucking trash.
Did it make you want to watch the original Reboot again?
Yeah, so I looked it up, and did you know the original Reboot's really short?
How short?
It's under 30 episodes.
Wait, really? Like everything, including with old Enzo and shit?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking awesome.
That season with old Enzo, I looked it up. It actually aired, it was like 12 episodes aired over 2 years.
That's why it felt like forever.
That's why it felt like such a long show. And the final season was actually just 2 movies.
I can do this.
Yeah, it's real short.
I can get through Reboot again.
Yeah, the only problem is you gotta find it.
Oh, I'll find it.
Okay.
I'll find it.
Right.
The library exists.
Okay, you say so, sure.
The library
sure,
exists.
sure.
I'll look it up on the library right now. I got the app.
Whoa, you got the app for our public library?
I got the app for our public library,
fucking
baby.
Nerd. What a...
Look at that.
What
Look at that.
dork.
I can check my holds.
Oh my god.
On the fly.
Who are you?
Reboot.
You're disgusting. You have our Hamilton's public library app.
Hell yeah. Look at that. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3 and 4. It's all there.
That's disgusting.
It's all there.
I hope they give it to him VHS.
This is DVD.
Okay.
Welcome to mainframes, Barty. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
But here's the worst news, or the absolute bad news about the Guardian Code. It's actually 20 episodes, not 10.
Oh no.
I've checked out. No, it's not.
Wait, but when I was on Netflix, it only went up to 10.
Yeah, it's all they only have season 1.
Oh no.
It's 20 episodes.
Oh no.
Okay, so that's that. I watched a new show. It's a Netflix exclusive. It actually came out earlier this year. I want to say in like January, February.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Sex Education.
I keep seeing trailers for this. It looks pretty cool.
It's very good.
Okay.
It's very good. It's definitely a coming of age high school teen story. So basically right up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a kid, and his mom's a sex therapist.
Okay.
And because of his past, let's just say he's very slow. He's slow on the uptake when it comes to sexual experiences. He's afraid of his own dick.
Oh, because he knows too much.
Something. So I'm not gonna spoil it, but
okay.
yeah, like he can't touch himself or else he'll freak out.
He has 2 dicks.
He's got the one dick. He's got the regular dick. But it's about kids, like kids are in high, like teenagers, right? Everyone's experimenting. They're having sex. They're doing it. Like the show opens up with some girl riding some other guy, and she's like, "You want to come on my tits? You want to come on my
like immediately?
Yeah, like you want to come on my face?" And he's just like, and then he's like, "How about I just do it from the back?" And then he fakes it. That's the opening scene.
We've all been there.
Have we?
We've all been there.
Have we?
We've all been
there. I can't say I've been. But she goes like, "Show me the condom. Show me the condom."
Oh, calls him out on it.
Yeah.
So what? No, it's full. It's too much.
So that is the first scene in the show. So now you know like where the show's like. I'm not gonna lie to you. Penises show up. A vagina shows up.
Damn, it's like X-rated.
Like it goes places. And it's really great at being represented. Like it feels like a very 2019 show.
Okay.
Like with 2019 teenagers were like
they feel like realistic people.
Yeah, like the 2 main characters. It's like one dorky white kid and his best friend's a black gay guy.
Okay.
Right, and they're like super bros and stuff, and like they'll go to like the dance together and stuff.
No, like I think that's actually like really representative of today's.
No,
culture,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I was so surprised. I was like, wow, this is really cool. Anyways, the whole point is the main character. His thing is because his mom's a therapist, and he hears a lot of stuff and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How she helps others.
Mm-hmm.
He, I guess through experience, he's able to help other teenagers deal with any sort of sexual issues that they have. and he forms a pact with a girl. She books him clients, like she's another student,
Yeah.
and they basically make side cash helping other kids with their sexual issues.
Okay.
And that's kind of like the main focus of the story.
Yeah.
But of course, it's a high school, and many other things happen, and there's a lot of whole side character stuff. Only 8 episodes. It's really good.
How long are the episodes?
Like an hour.
Okay.
So like it's what you think. So it's 8 episodes for an hour. So it's less than 8 hours. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
It's like 15 minutes each
Okay.
episodes. But I had a great time. It was awesome. The lead girl in it is the fucking what do you call it? She is like the forbidden love child of Margot Robbie and Emma Stone.
Oh, baby.
Like, she is fucking gorgeous.
Damn.
She is the hottest shit ever. It's also a completely British show. So when she talks, I'm just like, oh my god.
Oh, it's just for you. That's just insta boner.
And then, but she's also like got this like edgy punk look to her as well.
Yeah.
And it just works. And she's got like blonde pink hair. She looks like Harley Quinn, like a young Harley Quinn.
Nice.
And you're just like, damn. And then the super jock in this.
Mm-hmm.
His name's Jackson.
Of course it is.
He is just man eye candy, and you're like,
Okay.
I see why they casted you.
Yeah.
I understand.
You're a 27-year-old ripped guy who is now a teenager in this show.
Absolutely, you're doing it, man. You're doing
the
it.
dream.
Yeah, no, it's a good show. I recommend it to everybody. I really did enjoy it.
Okay.
It was a little risque trying to watch some episodes on the train.
Yeah.
Because like they'll just like a tit will pop out here.
Is that
like a dick will pop out there?
Listen, please. I watched Kill La Kill in my school library.
Yeah, but you didn't actually watch like a sex scene where some girl's going like full on cowgirl and
She transformed, those boobs pop out.
Listen, the girl's boobs are flying, like just going everywhere.
I wonder if that hurts.
I don't know.
Okay, get really fat.
Oh yeah, I'll let you know.
Get those.
Just ask a girl who has big tits, see if that hurts.
No, I want you to get really fat and then jump.
No thanks. Yeah, so that was that, and then the last thing I did was I played more Tales of Berseria. I'm 15 hours in.
Okay,
it's a good game.
So you're like 0.5%.
Yeah, but I'm basically to the point where like, okay, I understand what this game is about now. It's real good.
Okay,
it's a good Tales game. I finally understand more of the battle system. It's good.
Would you recommend this one over the Vesperia remake? Because I've always wanted to get into a Tales game, and I really tried with Xillia, and I just fucking hated it.
It depends, like, how much would you... Tales of Vesperia is a classic, like, hero tale.
Okay.
Berseria is definitely you are the villain.
That sounds rad.
So... Only, like, you're the villain, but you're actually the hero of the story.
Yeah, but which one plays better?
Berseria is harder to get into.
Okay. Like, just more systems, or...
Yeah,
okay.
like, and the way they've changed it up. Vesperia is definitely more classic.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
I haven't played Vesperia since it came out, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
But I remember I love the main character of that, because he's kind of like the I don't want to be here.
I'll probably ask our mutual friend who's a huge Tales fan. So.
Yeah, I know he loved Vesperia as well. Vesperia's, I think at the moment, it's still my favorite. But...
fuck it. I'm just going to skip Tales and go straight to Star Ocean.
No bueno.
No bueno. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it, eh? No, it's no good.
I'm trying to play RPGs over here. What are you doing?
Yeah, so yeah, Berseria is great. That's fun. And then in my spare time, I got to ride on the
busiest highway
in Canada.
I was going to say North America, but in Canada.
Yeah, it's specifically in Toronto, the Gardiner Expressway. They shut that down, and Don Valley Parkway because for the Hard Stroke Foundation, it was a charity bike ride, 75K up and down the highways, and it was fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just riding those.
Was it smooth?
It was really smooth. It was smooth, way hillier than I thought it would be.
Okay.
Like you're on the highway and you're like, it's just flat.
Yeah.
But when you're on a bike, no, there's hills.
Yeah.
And you feel them. And you're like, oh, crap.
This sucks.
Yeah. A lot of people. There's about 16,000 riders. I did my ride at 6 a.m.
Damn.
It was raining. It was wet. I didn't bring mud guards, so the water went straight up into my back and then down into my butt.
Good shit.
And I could just feel, like, when I pedal, I could feel the squish. And I was like, this is going to be a long day. But it was cool. Like, just zoom by on the highway, then you go through the middle of Toronto, and you see the CN Tower,
Mhm.
you see the Scotia Arena. It was really neat. It was fun, really well set up. And because I did it as part of I was a VIP corporate rider.
Mhm.
They really treat you well.
I'm sure your company had donated a large amount.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I didn't. But
But you work for the company who donated a large amount.
they had bike valet.
That's crazy.
Like they're like, here you go. Can I take your bike, sir? I'm like, yes, you can.
I'm like, sorry, what?
And they're like, it'll be safe and sound. I'm like, thank you, bye. And then they're like, this way to the.
Oh, sorry, no, I had the other Cervelo. I had the carbon fiber. Like
I had the better one.
yeah, I had the better one. This is not mine. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it was a cool experience. Unfortunately, most of my team, there's 10 of us, 8 of them signed up for like the 50 and 25K.
And you're like weak.
Yeah, and only one other girl signed up with me to do the 75. I didn't even see her because I kind of just blitzed it.
Yeah, you're like peace
I
out.
was like, I'm not waiting for you, and I left her. But yeah, it was a good experience. I definitely recommend it. It made me want to do more big organized events.
It sounds fun.
It is.
Is it free?
No.
Oh.
No, I had to raise like $100.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. Like raising money is like, but did you personally have to pay like whatever? Like I guess technically you had to personally pay $100, but
like I could have done it that way.
yeah.
But I just kind of blasted my Twitter and,
Yeah.
and stuff. And,
Give me money.
yeah. Yeah. It was fun. It was really good. I would do it again. Definitely recommend. The only thing is because of the way. Here's the thing about closing a major highway to do a bike ride. When you finish, that highway is still closed.
Mm-hmm.
You are not leaving. Like if you drove in, you are not going anywhere.
You're stuck.
You are landlocked.
Spend money in our city.
You basically that's what happens.
Yeah.
So like I finished my ride. Like I started at 6. I finished by 8:30.
Mm.
I didn't get to go home till like 2.
That sucks.
So yeah, that's what happens.
I guess that's the downside.
Yeah. And that was my week.
Cool. I played more of the Neo 2 beta.
Still playing that, eh?
It's over now, but I got in on the last day.
What didn't you do the first time around?
I didn't beat the first level. I got to the final boss.
Oh.
So I was playing Neo. I got to the final boss, and I was like, all right, this guy kicked my fucking ass.
And you died.
I died. And then I went back into it, died like 5 more times.
Really?
Yeah. It's hard. It's real hard. And then I beat him. I beat him finally. And then I forgot that they did this in the alpha of the original Neo, but they kick you out to the main world screen, and they're like, here's another level. And you're like, oh motherfucker! So I was up late, like
because you want to finish.
I want to finish. I want to see it all, right?
Yeah.
And so I went through the other level. Like all the other enemies are super unique.
So it felt like a proper sequel.
It felt like a proper sequel. What I did for the second level was just like I gotta go to bed eventually, so I just summoned 2 other people
to
help you, and they were just rolling around messing shit up. Went over there, beat the boss, and then they're like, oh, LOL, you thought you were done. There's another level.
Wow.
And so in the original Neo, there's these things called Twilight missions, and Twilight missions are like dailies, and they're extra hard versions of other levels. So there's different enemy placements, harder enemies.
Yeah.
The boss might have a buff. But the thing is like if you beat those, you get hella rewards, right? Because this game is all about the loot. And so they made a Twilight version of the first level that you went through.
Wow.
And it is significantly harder.
Huh.
And it just made me love this fucking game. It truly is Diablo Dark Souls. It is all about the loot. It is all about rerunning stuff. You can join up with your friends. You can go on expeditions, which is basically you make a lobby and 2 other people can join in the lobby, and then you just try really hard missions together.
Yeah.
There are set items. Like I got because I was a female, I got the Shrine Maiden set, and having all the set pieces give you set bonuses, which you do bonus percentage damage on certain attacks and stuff. It's fucking awesome. This game's sick. This game's so good. Is this
coming out soon?
I think it's this year. I'm not sure.
Should be this year.
It's either this year or early next year. This game's fucking awesome.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, I just had a super good time with it.
That's good.
On the other hand...
Oh, you followed up with an even better game.
I followed it up with Code Vein, another
yes.
Dark Souls-esque game.
Oh yes.
This game fucking sucks.
I'm glad you enjoyed
Holy
it.
shit, this game is so bad.
Glad you had a good time.
This game is garbage. Code Vein is so bad.
When I got the code for that, I was like, oh fuck, I know who needs to play this.
Code Vein is so bad.
Okay. Why is it bad?
Okay.
It's anime.
So first off,
You can have your favorite waifu.
they hit you up, really nice title screen. Looking really nice, right? Like cool fonts, fun, fancy background. It looks good. It looks good. Then you get the sweet character creator. Tons of options. You make your own anime waifu, your own anime husbando. Whatever you want. You want to be fat, skinny, you want to be tall, small,
Yeah, they had a cool
orange,
character
blue.
creator. Yeah, okay.
Like you can do all kinds of crazy shit. You get accessories. You're looking good. You're looking good. I made the creepiest girl where her eyes were black, but her pupils were like cracked. Like it
Why?
was like it shattered in her eye, and I made those white. And it like when I looked into her eyes, it's like it was like it's trying to steal my soul.
Why?
I don't know. I just was feeling fucked up on stream, I guess.
All right.
I gave her horns and shit, like
All right.
proper demon, right? But even before the gameplay, let's get into the story.
Oh, is it bad?
There is some sort of devastating event that happened, and they call them something else, but they're fucking vampires. Now vampires are running through this dilapidated earth where demons have come up, like you've gone crazy or whatever, right?
Okay.
But because you're special, because you're the persona protagonist, usually vampires are sectioned into classes. There's your warrior vampire, there's your ranged vampire, there's your mage vampire. But because, again, you're the main protagonist of this video game, you are Persona Zero, you can do it all.
Oh.
Right? You can change it, not on the fly.
Only at the save point.
Well, you have to go into a menu.
Okay.
That's the thing. But you can switch like your souls or whatever, and you get different attacks and different stats.
That's pretty cool.
Leveling up is insignificant for a player choice standpoint, because to level up in the game, you take your souls that you collect as you're beating enemies, and you go to the save point or whatever, and you deposit your points. Usually like a Dark Souls game or a Neo, you have different stats or whatever. This one just is a single bar that says level up, and you just slide the bar over.
Level up.
And this is where a lot of my annoyances come with the game. There's a lot of shit in this game that should be streamlined and is not. Like, if my only option to level up a character is to move a number slider from 2 to 3, that should be automatic. I shouldn't have to go manually switch that up, right? I should be able to go to a save point and should just bank that shit. Like, I guess it's a little different because they do the whole thing where the currency you used to buy shit is the currency you used to level up.
Yeah.
But still, just level me up. I don't need to like move this slider. It's just fucking tedious.
Yeah.
After you create your character and you get through the tutorial, you have a 10-minute cutscene with this girl who talks like this, and she's like, "Are you okay?" Right? And just talking real fucking slow, huge gazongas on her, just like this,
Just huge, eh?
just massive. Like the slightest breeze is like ba-boing, ba-boing, and I'm like, holy shit! Just they turned the Gynax slider up all the way. And so you get out of that 10-minute cutscene, and then you walk real slow for about a minute, 2 minutes, and then another cutscene. Like, bitch, why isn't this just all one cutscene? There's no reason for me to walk. There's no reason for me to have character control.
It feels
in
like
this
a
moment.
JRPG.
Yo, it's got like PS2 level JRPG design decisions in this fucking video game. And then even beyond that,
This is Koei Tecmo?
I don't remember who this is.
Okay.
Honestly. No, Koei Tecmo is... No, is it? No, Team Ninja is Neo.
No, this is Bandai Namco.
Bandai Namco. There
Sorry,
you go. Yeah. Bandai Namco. So then we get into the gameplay. You have a... When you think of a Dark Souls game, you're not really thinking of like really deep combat, right? Like you're thinking of like you have some different moves here and there. Your weapons maybe switch it up a bit.
Yeah.
But you do have some options. You could do like forward and
Yeah.
whatever, do a kick, right? The way enemies interact with you and the way this feels like a Dynasty Warriors game.
That's great.
The combat in this game is as deep as Dynasty Warriors.
It's great.
Other than that, you can backstab.
Even better. I don't see what the problem is.
It's so boring.
What?
The enemies are not interesting. The one thing is when you're attacking them, they don't take any stagger.
Oh,
right.
So they just run through.
So they kind of run through your attacks while you're doing stuff, and you
no.
have to then dodge out of the way.
No.
So it just looks stiff. Like it just from a visual standpoint, it looks like shit. It also doesn't feel great. Like all the animations are super robotic. You don't really have a good sense of how far your weapon should reach. So there's a lot of times where I'm up in a guy's face and I'm doing the attack, but I'm missing because I'm like just short. Yeah. And it's like I don't really know how to get a feel for the range and stuff like that. Also, this game is fucking easy. Like you get companions in this game, and your companions are the smartest motherfuckers in the world. Mm-hmm. You don't have to do anything. You just go up near an enemy, and they will do the work for you. Yeah, just straight up. You don't have to play the game. The only enemy that had any sort of difficulty was the boss that I faced just before like you kind of see the hub world. And that boss was like like when you face the first demon in Dark Souls, right? Like you have to get around him. You can't beat him with no weapon. You got to like run into this cave, then you go up and to the second level, and you're looking down at him, and he like does some interesting shit. Like he jumps up and smashes your platform, right? Like they're doing really interesting thing with the bosses. This character is just a larger version, not like literally, but he feels like a larger version of just a generic enemy, and he has some longer reaching attacks. It's just boring. And most of the time, I just sent my NPC to do shit. And until my NPC drew aggro, and then I just wailed on him from behind. And then I rinsed and repeat. Like, I died once because he just hits, like, a truck, right? Like, I think he hit me with one attack that just OHKO'd me. Yeah. But it's just boring. It's just boring. Like, that's the thing I said I would probably sum this game up. It's just boring.
So you're there day one.
No. This game is so boring and disappointing.
Sounds great.
I don't even know what they could do to fix it. Like they would have to rehaul the combat system.
Go up.
Like you could have like anime games, like that kind of shit. Like you know those like off-brand Nipponichi software games, right? Like the ones that aren't Disgaea. Yeah. Like those games have shitty story, but it's like here's generic anime story, but usually there's some sort of interesting mechanic. Right, like this has got the generic story of that, and then also just shitty gameplay.
That's a shame.
Game's not good.
That's Bandai Namco though.
What are you talking about? They make good games. They made those fucking Naruto games. Those fighting games are sick.
They also made that new Jump game.
Oh, that new Jump game does suck dick. But they also made Asura's Wrath.
You didn't play that game.
What are you talking about? I pushed all the buttons.
You. Mr. Championing gameplay, you're gonna tell me Asura's Wrath had riveting gameplay?
They had riveting QuickTime events.
Hold on.
They had the best QuickTime events.
Are you defending QuickTime events?
I'm saying that QuickTime events can be good.
Okay.
And Asura's Wrath is
I'm just gonna remember this.
All right, no, dude, please do.
Okay.
Please do, because QuickTime events can be good, and Asura's Wrath is a like proof positive of that. Like, you can make them visually appealing.
Asura's Wrath is proof that you can make a game that just consists of QuickTime events.
Yeah, you can, 100%. But, okay, there was another game that also does the same thing, and it's Ninja Blade. Remember Ninja Blade on the 360?
I can't remember that one, no.
That one is also all QuickTime events, that one's fucking terrible.
Okay.
It's all about the execution.
Okay. I'll try and remember that.
Yeah. You can make QuickTime events good.
Okay, if you say so.
But also, Code Vein fucking sucks. All right, if you were fortunate enough to not get in to the network test, like just save your money. This game's fucking bad. Unless there's something beyond the hub world that I missed. Because like I got to that hub world and I was like, fuck this. I put it down. I just went back to Neo 2.
Wow.
And I was just like, I'll just rerun levels in Neo 2 because it's like way more fun.
Okay. All right then.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
No problem. Anytime.
Thank you. Thanks for contributing.
Yeah. It's not good. Oh, and then I made a wizard in Diablo 3.
Oh, okay.
I think before I was talking about how I made a crusader.
Yep.
And I was like doing explosions and shit. So I made a wizard. And the wizard in this game is it's probably the strongest DPS in the game right now.
Wow.
So I have this set and it's all about being an Archon state. An Archon state is a skill where you basically turn into a being of pure energy. You just fucking rip shit. You have this one set, and it's set item 6 bonus is while you're damaging enemies, you get Archon stacks. And those every stack you have, you get a certain percentage attack speed and armor. So you do more damage, and also you attack much faster. Then you get a whole bunch of items around that.
Right.
Which are a lot of stuff that's cooldown reduction, so you can pretty much always be an Archon.
Okay.
You get this one item that so skills in Diablo when you like say you have like a laser beam, right? You can put a ruin on it, and the ruin like changes up the laser beam. Like maybe it'll be 2 laser beams, or maybe it'll be an ice laser beam, right? Like it'll change it. With this item, it makes Archon have all ruins at all times. Like it just gives you all of them.
Useful.
It is very useful. And then there's 2 other ones. One is when you enter Archon state, you automatically start with like 40 plus stacks of Archon points. And then the other one is after you exit Archon state, you keep all the points that you've gathered for an extra minute. Right? And so what you do with this build is that you go into Archon state, build up your stacks. Then when you exit Archon state, you still have those stacks. You quickly re-get into Archon state again, then you get double stacks. And you just fucking destroy everything. You hold the right mouse button, teleport around while you have a slow time bubble around you.
Oh, that's cheating.
Oh, it's great. It's so good.
That's cheating.
It might as well be. It's great. So when people are in the slow time bubble, all the enemies are obviously slowed.
Yeah.
But also any sort of projectile attack are slowed.
It's slowed.
So you just teleport away from all of them and you're never getting hit by projectiles.
This is stupid.
So I'm hitting like Disgaea levels of damage. Like trillions of damage.
Yep.
And I feel powerful, baby. Feel good.
Disgusting.
That game's fun. I still really like Diablo, but I think I'm kind of coming to a close on this season. Like I'm almost around 800 Paragon points or Paragon levels, which is usually what I cap out at each season. So unless like this clan I joined wants to do like group runs, like planned out group runs with proper builds and stuff, I think I'm gonna call it soon.
Right.
But yeah, Diablo's super fun. I like it. It's a good game to just like quickly get in, feel powerful, do some stuff, like get some loot, just kind of scratch that itch.
Cool.
Yeah. That's my week. The rest of my week was studying for calculus.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Did not go well.
Cool.
Did not go well.
Cool.
Talk about it later, but I don't think I'm a calculus guy.
Okay.
So yeah.
And that's it, eh?
Yep.
Well, that's it for us this week. We hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit longer, a little bit more densely compacted with information and
stuff
that happened. It was an eventful time.
Don't play Code Vein.
Play Code Vein.
Don't do it.
If you got lucky enough to get in, play it.
I just want to because there are a lot of people on the internet who like are saying that it's good.
It must be good then.
And I'm like, what are you talking about?
I believe everything on the internet. It must be good.
Oh shit. I better start making internet videos. Start believing me more.
Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see. Next week is I think nothing major is this week.
Oh, didn't Ramadan end?
Yeah, Eid was yesterday.
Yeah, so congratulations to everybody who made it through Ramadan.
Absolutely,
that's fucking rough, man.
Yeah, my boss is took this week off because she's like,
really?
She's like, Ramadan's over, so I'm feasting and I'm out of here.
All right, that makes sense.
And I'm like, okay,
yeah, I understand.
I was like, I hope you have a great time.
Have fun.
Yeah, have a great time. Also, as we are leaving this episode, we're recording on the night of the NBA Finals Game 3. Raptors are in, I think it's Oakland,
Okay.
California?
Yeah.
Where Golden State is.
Are they winning?
They're winning by 8 at half.
Hmm.
We'll see how that turns out next
Also,
time.
Update.
Uh-oh.
I have all the reboot seasons on hold at the library.
Wow. Well.
While we were talking, I was using this sweet library app.
Wow.
And I'm ready.
You know what they say, I guess. I don't know, something fun, library card?
Yeah.
How's that go?
Something fun when you have a library card.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Arthur, I failed you. Bye.